This is the 50th edition of the championship. Last year we had the 49th edition. This is the 50th. We chose with our colleague, the General Secretary of the CBVA, Mr. Gu Jiao, a place that is rich with history, culture, and love for the sport of bodybuilding. So we are extremely happy that we are here today in Beijing, China. And if we were to see the number of Chinese athletes in this competition, with over 100 athletes competing in the Asian Championship, I think that it sends a strong message that bodybuilding is one of the leading sports in China today.
It is. So my next question is that, so now we entered into the second day of the championships, and on yesterday's event, we saw many bodybuilders and fitness athletes achieve great results. So what is your overall impression on their performance this time?
I do recognize a better and quality every time. Keep in mind that a couple of years ago, we only had one discipline in the Asian Championship, but it grew to many disciplines today. We had to grow it from a one-day event to a four-day event,
right,
with two days competitions. Today we have bikini and men's bodybuilding. There is a huge number of athletes in the disciplines. We have decided in the Executive Council meeting and in the Congress to even increase some of the weight categories in one of the disciplines. This shows that there's a growing interest in some of the disciplines like physique. This is a new discipline introduced by the Afbf only a couple of years ago that has come to Asia and has influenced the youth to enter this discipline.
It's getting very popular.
It is, yes.
Yeah. I have the same question for you. Again, so as we know that this is the first time Beijing hosts Afbf Asia Bodybuilding and Fitness Championships. So what's your comments on the organization works of China Bodybuilding Association this time?
Before even coming to China, I knew for a fact that we will have a successful championship due to the track record that China has built over the years in the organization of sports events. The biggest example was the Olympics in 2008. So I had no doubt that the organizing committee will yet again prove right. And today we are witnessing one of the biggest Asian participations of all time in terms of athletes and in terms of disciplines. So our heart-warm thanks go out to everyone involved in organizing this event. We have felt as if we were at home since the moment we stepped off the plane, and this is not something new to the Chinese people.
Right. So the fitness industry in China is booming now, and more people, more and more Chinese people are actually seeking to be healthy from fitness. So on what aspects Afbf has planned to help the development of fitness and bodybuilding in China and in Asia?
When I was first elected as president, I had a promise to everyone who elected me, but first of all a promise to His Excellency Dr. Rafael Santonga. And we introduced 5 main pillars in the campaign. One of them was popularizing the different disciplines of bodybuilding. And that's why today we have grown to have all these different disciplines, including men's bikini, men's physique, women's bikini, men's physique, women's physique. These categories had a very limited number of athletes in the past. But more and more competitions were organized to have more and more athletes. So there is a growing base in these different disciplines.
Right. So here's my last question. Many of the audience we interviewed yesterday said that this championship raised their attention and interest to professional fitness and bodybuilding contests. So is there any word you would like to say to the bodybuilding and fitness enthusiasts in China?
First of all, I think we have to thank all those who are working in streaming this competition worldwide. It has been a transformation in the way people watch our sport and follow it. It has reached to all the households, and through that my message would be to compete, to be knowledgeable, and to live a healthy lifestyle.
Right. Okay, thank you very much for taking this interview with.